Hi guys, welcome back. For lesson 66 today, we're going to be talking about ratio word problems. Now, here I've written down all the word problems. You don't have to write the whole word problem on your notes, but what you do need to write are the numbers so that you can solve the problem. So let's start with this first one. The ratio, and again, just a friendly reminder, a ratio compares two things. Two things. A proportion compares to ratios, compares to two ratios. Okay, so just keep that in mind. We're going to use some proportions in order to solve these questions. The ratio of parrots to macaws was 5 to 7. So 5 parrots to 7 macaws. How many macaws were there when the parrots numbered 750? So we are going to compare these two things. And how many macaws were there? That's what we're looking for. So here's the macaws part. I'm going to put an X there because that's what we're looking for. When the parrots numbered 750. So 750 parrots. Okay, those variables are just there as sort of a unit to a refresher, right? So you don't have to keep those there. But I want you to, when you set up your problem, make sure you know, so that way it helps you make sense. So we're going to cross multiply now. We get 5 times x is 5x equals 7 times 750. That's going to give us 5,250. Divide both sides by 5 to get that x by itself. Divide both sides by 5. And that gives us 1,050. So it's a word problem. So when the parrots numbered 750, how many macaws were there? There were 750 macaws. Okay, so wrigglers to squirmers in the word problem is 13 to 2. When 26 students had the wriggles, how many had the squirms? We'll start by setting up our first ratio. Wrigglers to squirmers is 13 to 2. Wrigglers to squirmers was 13 to 2. When 26 students had the wriggles, so that means we have 26 wrigglers. How many had the squirms? Now, sometimes you can look at a proportion and solve it pretty quickly. Looking at this, what do I need to do to 13 to get 26? Well, I would need to multiply by 2. 13 times 2 is 26. If I do it up top, I have to do it on the bottom. So 2 times 2 is 4, so x equals 4. There were, so we look at it, how many had the squirms? There were 4 squirms, or squirmers. Or 4 had the squirms would be another way to say that. Okay, so that's that example. Practice time. So take a look at this practice problem, give it a shot, and then come on back. All right, the ratio of Holsteins to Charloas, I don't even know how to say that, I'm sorry. It's a cow, I know that, is 22 to 3. So 22 Holsteins to 3 of those other cows. If 3,000 of those other cows, how many were Holsteins? So we're going to put that down here, 3,000. C, X is what we don't know. Here's another one that we can use. We can look at it and figure this out. If you can't look at it and figure it out, definitely cross multiply. But in this case, I know I can multiply 3 times 1,000, and that will give me 3,000. But if I do it downstairs, I have to do it upstairs here. So 22 times 1,000, x equals 22,000. So there were 22,000 Holsteins. There we go. All right, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, great work, and I'll see you in class.